I didn't wake up that morning planning to die. It wasn't dramatic, just silence. The kind that sits on your chest and refuses to move. I stared at the ceiling for a long time. I remember thinking, even this fan is doing better than me. My phone buzzed beside me. I didn't check it. Messages had become reminders of how far behind I was in life. Everyone seemed to be moving forward except me. I got up eventually, walked to the mirror. I didn't recognize the person staring back. Eyes dull, face tired, a human being who had slowly become a stranger to himself. How did we get here? I whispered. There was no answer. People think sadness comes like a storm. For me, it came like dust. It started with little things, missed opportunities, disappointments, people leaving. Then it grew. Until one day I just stopped feeling anything at all. Every rejection louder, every silence deeper. That afternoon I made my decision. Not out of anger, not out of revenge, just exhaustion. I was tired of trying, tired of pretending, tired of waking up every day feeling like I was already losing. I wrote a short note, not long. I am sorry I tried, that was all. As I stepped out for one last time, the world looked normal. People were laughing. A woman was arguing with a bus driver. Children were running, chasing each other like life was the most beautiful game ever created. I stood there for a moment. How is everyone okay? I wondered. I felt like I was drowning in a place where everyone else was breathing fine. I walked aimlessly, no destination, no plan. At some point, I sat on a bench, depressed. Then I heard the voice, "Excuse me, are you okay?" I didn't look up immediately. I almost ignored it. But something in the tone, soft, unsure, made me respond. It was a small boy, maybe 7 or 8 years old. He held a biscuit in his hand, already half eaten. "You look sad," he said. "I'm fine," I replied. "No, you are not. That's simple. That's certain." He stretched out his hand and offered me the remaining half of his biscuit. "Take, it makes me feel better when I'm sad." I stared at it, a half-eaten biscuit, from a child who had nothing, but still wanted to give something. Something broke inside me, not in a painful way, but in a way that let something out. Tears came. Not the quiet ones I was used to. These were heavy, honest, unstoppable. The boy looked confused at first, then he sat beside me. "It's okay," he said, like he understood everything. And in that moment, I realized something. I didn't want to die. I just didn't want to feel the way I had been feeling. There is a difference. A big one. I took the biscuit. It tasted dry, crumbly, but somehow it was the most real thing I had felt in a long time. "Thank you," I said. He smiled like he had just done something great. Then he ran off, back into the world that still made sense to him. I sat there for a long time after I left, thinking, breathing, feeling something. For the first time in a while, that evening I went back home. The note was still there. "I'm sorry I tried." I picked it up, stared at it, then slowly tore it into pieces. Maybe I hadn't been trying the right way. Maybe I had been fighting alone when I didn't have to. Maybe, just maybe, there was still something left for me here. I didn't magically become happy. Life didn't suddenly fix itself. But I made one small decision to stay, just for today, and sometimes that is enough.